Alright, simple stuff. I freaking love this episode. As somebody who has read the novel, I felt like this episode did well. Supremely well. From my expectations. Like, it did succeed my expectations by a lot. Especially this fight between Belle and this guy. Oh, that's what I just freaking loved about this. Like, yo, it was straight up fire. I freaking loved it. Even the side characters had some good animation. I wouldn't say it was a great animation. I would say this was a great animation, the fight between him and Belle. But the side characters had some good animation going on for them. Like when they're fighting and shit. Yo, this whole part, the start of the war game arc. This whole part is the start of the war game arc, and this is what exceeded my expectations. I wasn't expecting this to be this good when I just came into the series. Like I expected Danmachi to be good. Okay, I already did because I freaking love the series. I know how season one, in my opinion, was amazing. Just novel shit. There was a lot of shit cut out. If you guys don't know, so you guys need to read the novel or maybe the manga. I don't know. I never read the manga, so I don't know. But a lot of shit from the novel was cut out in season one. That's the only problem, or else the animation looked beautiful and everything. And I was expecting the same stuff, okay? But this exceeded that. This went beyond that, and I freaking love that. I just loved. Yo, sometimes I don't know. It's just some anime, but JC stuff when it comes to certain anime, they have a pretty good set of animation going on here and there. And this was one of those episodes where I could just not stop praising the animation for what it is. Now they did cut out some scenes. I want to talk about that, but I just can't get over this. How well they just made this look, and I feel like this was amazing for what they did. I loved it. I loved it all over. I may be going a little overboard with this shit, but I don't care. It unexpectedly went above my expectations. That's what I would say. That's all I gotta say about it. That's all I gotta say about it. But other than that, I just want to talk about some other things like this. I want to talk about Lily. Now, there was a certain scene that was cut out from this part now. I don't know if they'll include it later on in the anime, but if just in case they include later on in the anime, spoiler alert, because I'm gonna say what happened here basically, and why Lily turned away from wealth, because uh, there was a whole situation going on here in the light novel, and I'm gonna like it was the situation where Lily and the I would say the right hand man, who is right under the Soma god, the god of wine or whatever. Basically, the right hand man of his and Lily had a little conversation there, and that voice you heard was that guy's voice, and like he basically manipulated Lily in a way, you could say. Manipulated in a way by saying that like this whole barrage of Soma Familia fighters that we saw was under like a lot of money, you know. They were bought in by a lot of money from Apollo family. That's what it was revealed there. And other than that, Lily Lily's value in this whole Soma family went up since she joined Belle, and this actually the reason why her value went up was because of Belle himself, because she was always near Belle and shit. So basically, that's the reason why her value within Soma family actually increased, and that's the reason why they wanted Lily back. And basically, because they like Belle was in danger and everything, Lily was basically forcefully taken away because she was manipulated away by saying that Belle would be safe. They would stop attacking Belle and others of his Belle and his friend, I would say, and Hestia and everybody. that would show up, and basically they would just go away from this whole situation, just sidetrack, be back to normal, and that's basically what was there. That whole conversation was about. So you get the gist of it, about what was happening up there, and the reason why they basically left, basically why Lily left Valve in the mid battle, and why everybody else also retreated. They did not show others retreat. They just showed Wells' sword like clash, but actually others also retreated after Wells was done, like Lily was done talking to that guy basically. Uh, Now, one of the things that I freaking loved about this shit is yo. For anybody who said Hestiel is an useless character, just to remind you, she doesn't do any fighting in this arc. Okay, I'm gonna say that. Okay, no fighting for her, but she's gonna be the most useful person in this arc. She is the one who's gonna be like a really important for this arc, because yes, the fighting is gonna be done by Belle and the others, but she's gonna be the real MVP, if I had to put it correctly, for this arc, because in the end, the war game has been declared. Okay, we know that the war game has been declared, but in the end, it's her who's gonna be the real MVP and the real person who will definitely come out on top in this arc. And I hope they don't screw that up with the whole thing, because she does a lot of stuff. Especially, I hope they didn't screw the next episode out, because I'm excited to see things that are gonna come in the next episode, because things are gonna come. I'm not gonna spoil. I was about to spoil some shit, but I'm gonna be okay. I control myself. But yeah, she's gonna be a pretty important person in this arc. I would say, like I said, the MVP in my eyes for this arc. Um, Other than that, I think so that's about it for this episode. They basically had the war game declaration at the end of the episode, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But there is also this small scene. So yes, if you're expecting that Ice and Bell's trading was over now, forget about it. The trading continues on, and this time we also have the Amazonian woman Tiona joining in the trading. Yeah, basically that's what's gonna happen. So be ready, because next episode we're gonna get more trading arc. Yeah, that's Bell. Bell's gonna train more. He's gonna become stronger more. That's how he's trying to become stronger, just getting hit by Heinz Wallenstein over and over again. Sometimes I even doubt that Bell actually enjoys it. Yeah, I feel like that. Anyways, let me know what you think about this episode of Danmachi. Like I said, in the early minutes, I gave my thoughts clearly about it. This episode was fabulous for what it was. I freaking loved it. It was fully action packed. Okay, the first 10 to 15 minutes, straight action packed. You gotta love a series like that in every shape and form when it comes there, because this is the type of series where you get the action packed things happening, and then the next minute you see our heroes are doing some shit else. Yeah, that's basically what happens. That's what happens every time. Our heroes lose the first time, they come back even stronger the next time. So yeah, that's about it. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.